This is the Wordlife show on Ujima Radio.
Roll up, what's the hold up? Got the whole world on my shoulders. Roll up, what's the hold up? What's that ranks of gold dust?
Mad.
Come on, man.
Yo, right, so this is the Wordlife show, and this is the part of the show that we've been waiting for. Now today, I am lucky enough to be joined by Draper.
Yeah.
We're doing a special for your roll-up EP launch today, because I've had you in before.
Yeah.
But when you got like rappers like this in the end, you know what I mean, he's dropping projects like this, you got to support it and, you know, keep on showing love. So
Thank you,
welcome
man, bro.
back, family.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you having me on again, man.
Yeah, man. Well, first and foremost, congratulations, you know.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. So the EP come out a few weeks ago now. It took me a while to get another slot back on here, so we're just here to run the promo and that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, bro. Now, we was gonna do it on the day, but we had to do the TK stretch thing, and the timing with that obviously down to what happened. You know,
For real.
make more sense. But yeah, bro, we had to have you back in. You know what I mean?
No, I appreciate it.
Now, for those who don't know, Draper. No relation, but my bro, same way. Yeah.
Come on, man.
We went over that. If you want to check the last interview, it's really funny. But I'm not going to cover that ground again.
He's not my real dad, just put it that way.
You know. But no, brilliant. I love that interview still. I think it's awesome. But music-wise, man, you've been killing it. Now, obviously, Louis made all the beats, yeah? Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, he's got like an in-house producer. When you say in-house, you live with him as well, do you?
Yeah, man, I lived with him until recently, like I mentioned earlier, and that, like, we're moving out, like, now at the moment, so we're both going to separate houses and that.
Okay.
But yeah, we've been working together for, like,
End of it era,
living together and that, but, you know, the music always stays strong and that, you know what it's like.
Yeah,
we've been working together for maybe, like, 7-8 years now.
Yeah.
This EP is, like, it's like a 4-track that we put together over the last year. We probably made like 100 tunes, but we just, like, you know what it's like when you're not sure about things and you want to put out only like your best material, if that makes sense.
Put your best foot forward, they say.
Yeah, so this one here was just like 4 of the tracks that we always wanted to drop and do videos for and get out there into the world.
Yeah.
But never really got around to and that, do you know what I mean? There's like a whole story with trying to get the release ready and stuff. Like, we ended up realizing we needed like 4 different versions mastered for each of the tunes, and the guy that was supposed to do the artwork dropped out from doing it and stuff. So it's been like a bit of a process to get things together, and that we finally managed to get it together and get it out like a few weeks ago and that, which is good.
Such is life. So you got someone else doing the artwork now?
Yeah, kind of. Funny story with the artwork, you know. Some artists might slaughter me for saying this out loud, but I actually I used the AI bot to make my artwork, and there's a reason behind that. Before I get like the knife to my throat and that, but so I was. No names mentioned, but we're waiting on someone to do the artwork for me and that. Yeah. And
so what do you do? Chuck loads of his work into an AI machine?
Not quite. Not his work. But he was supposed to be doing it, and I kind of like was waiting, and I think I was probably like 12 weeks of waiting and sending multiple emails and messages, and
just for art, not even the feature.
Just for the artwork to be done. I was offering money and stuff. It wasn't like anything like, I wasn't trying to blag it or anything like that, you know. And yeah, the guy just disappeared. He kept saying he'll do it, and then eventually he just stopped replying, and I was waiting, and after 12 weeks I sort of and literally like that fading away, and I wanted him to do the artwork. He was good, he's well known.
Is he someone you've worked with before?
He's my friends have worked with him a minute, do you know what I mean? So like, he's in the kind of circle a bit, and you know, like, not to badmouth anyone and that, but I think he just didn't have the time or whatever it was. So I was looking at that AI avatar generator, where you put pictures of yourself in, and then it just makes loads of pictures of you, like in cartoon or whatever it is, right? Put up a few pictures on one of them, and got this one picture back, which was just like some sick, like, sort of, it looked like a Pixar movie or something on the side view, and that like looks like the kind of night background or whatever. So I took that and I just put it into Photoshop and put the parental advisory and the title of the thing on it. It took me like 5 minutes, and I waited 12 weeks. So like, when you weigh it up, like, AI is mad, right? Like, and I felt like a traitor for doing it, but at the same time, it got me out of a big problem in like 5 minutes flat. You know what I mean? So
I think we should be doing what we should do to support real artists. Yeah,
of course.
However, I do think in the era we're in, it's good to encapsulate the technology of what's going on. I mean, was it the Drake cover?
Of course.
Was it? He paid some super famous artist, bare money to make that. Was it Certified Lover Boy or something? And he stuck some emojis of pregnant women. Personally, I'd box him in the face if he gave me that. You know
of course. But, literally.
You know what I mean? It shows the era we're in. You know what I mean? And I think fair play, and it's a 4-track EP. You know what I mean? Let's not.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, at the end of the day, like we were saying, the standard of the music is like quite high. We think it's like a good project and that. So we wanted to like. That's why I was trying to go with the guy that I was originally trying to go with for the artwork, because he's good. You know what I mean?
So when it comes to this AI stuff, who owns the rights to it?
That's a good question. I reckon, like, because you pay like a fee to use the app, right? I reckon you get a license to all your own images on there
commercially.
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm not trying to stitch you up here, but I just don't know the legalities of it.
I don't know. Yeah,
I know when you pay an artist, at least you can say, "Look, I paid you."
That's a really good point. I assume so. You have to pay a subscription to use this app, yeah. So I assume that I paid a subscription.
Tends to mean you don't own nothing.
Do you reckon? Yeah,
bro. Have you seen what's happened with the new Waves bundles?
Nah, go on, tell me. Enlighten me.
So basically, everyone who bought Waves bundles, which is like a VST plugin for producing, they can't get updates no more because they've changed it to a subscription model. So now everybody hates Waves, which is the bundle that everyone's been using. This is going mad for all the nerds online, because they imagine you spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds on Waves plugins and stuff like that that you hardly use, and now to go back to your tracks in like 6 months' time,
of course,
you have to pay the subscription fee every month just to use your VSTs and open them up.
That's mad. So, well, to be fair, you might be right, bro, but I know that when I paid the subscription and I did the thing and it generated the artwork for me, I was able to just download them and I've just got the images now. So
I can't imagine they're gonna chase you up.
If I got a problem in that, like I'm kind of using them commercially, I'll admit it. But whether or not it's going to be a problem, I mean, the thing's got like 200 streams and that.
Hopefully, as a result of today, we'll pop them up a bit more.
Yeah, hopefully, you're going to boost me.
I just meant as like a moral kind of question for using AI. You know what I mean?
No, it's definitely interesting, man. Like, and like I personally, like, you know, as a songwriter, a producer, and a sort of MC, and that, like, the idea of people like generating like artwork and music out of AI is terrifying, right? Do you know what I mean?
Have you seen that with the beats they do as well? When you put a beat, they give you like 100 beats.
I've been messing with them as well. Do you know what I mean? You can find like bots that can make you like a 140 beat or a hip hop.
Hang on, the AI didn't write your bars, fam, though, no?
Nah, I'm the one teaching the AI how to write bars. When the AI eventually takes over and the AI can write bars, it was probably my fault, because I'm the one writing all the bars into the bot.
Yeah. To be fair, he's a good writer, so we might have something to worry about with this AI. So. But now, on the real, it's kind of where the future is going. I mean, I watched an episode of South Park the other day, and they got the South Park AI to write the end of the episode.
Oh no!
And it was really funny.
Yeah,
you know, I think we've got to work with it and understand where the world's going. You know what I mean? We can't be scared of technology and come out and like beat it off with a fiery stick like cavemen.
Well,
you know
that's it. Like, see, with this one, at least, like, I know I'm in control of whatever the AI is, right? I'm just asking it to do a certain little task for me or whatever. It's not like it's kind of running its own like its own story, and it's not taking.
You
like,
wait until you hear that robot voice. You owe me, Draper.
Yeah, literally. the screen starts growing legs and that, and crawling across my desk.
Just like on that Trapper Keeper South Park episode. You seen that?
No, I never seen it.
It's a great, best one. Right, okay. So enough about AI. Yeah, Draper, man, you're a hero. Thank you for coming through the EP. Yeah. Right, it's called Roll Up. Yeah. Named after the last track that we played.
Yeah, man.
Now there's 4 other tracks. I mean, was there like a general theme, or is it just the best tracks that you thought? You know what I mean?
Like I was saying, man, it's just the ones that I thought was gonna like be good to perform live, and the ones that I thought like I could put myself out there 100% and say like I'm happy with them songs. Do you know what I mean? I like the beats. There's nothing you can fault in terms of like the way the vocals are performed, the way it's all mixed and stuff. Like when you heard the mix downs, I knew that they were ones that I wanted to release. Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
So in terms of like an actual theme, not really.
Okay.
But
talk about performing though.
Yeah.
That brings me on to another question. Friday.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, literally. So yeah, literally, that's where I'm gonna be performing the EP for the first time, like all live since it's been released.
Come on.
We're performing at Attic Bar. It's the AFT Raps event. Angtype Blacksmith for putting that together and
Carousel.
Me and Carousel, of course.
Raps every time.
Of course, every time. Yeah. So we're performing down there. Tickets are £5 on the door. My set's at 10:15, so make sure you get there for that time there.
No late comers. You've been warned now, so make sure you're there for that at least, innit?
For real.
But yeah, so that's this Friday at the Attic Bar.
Yeah.
We'll have a flyer popping up here.
Here on the screen right now.
Yeah. Also, when we're doing like nerd stuff, sorry, for anyone who's listening on radio, we're filming an interview as well at the same time. So if you're watching this online, there's a red button down there. Press that subscribe button, yeah? We've got about a minute until we're going into the adverts, because after the adverts, you're going to perform some tracks live.
Yeah.
You've got 1 off of the EP, but 3 other ones as well.
That's correct.
So, yeah. Right. Was there any shout-outs, anything you wanted to do for the last minute of the interview?
Do you know what? Just shout out my mum, you know, like hang out my mum, hang out my cousins and my dad and that.
Big up your dad.
Come on, shout out everyone, flipping.
Big up Mosey.
Outside Louis for making all the beats on this project and that. Shout out everyone that's been sort of working with me towards getting this project out there. Shout out the AI robot that made my artwork for me. All of that good stuff, yeah.
Has the robot got a name?
The robot got a name. What was it called? I think it was do I want to plug them though? It's an app, it's a company, they make money. They're called Lenser. It's an app called Lenser. Yeah. If you wanna go and have a look. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Nah, but honestly, bro, thank you for coming through.
Anytime.
The EP's fire.
Thank you.
As I say, yeah, you get to hear one of them on the live performance part we're going to do, but make sure you go to all of his streaming sites and leave that overnight running, constantly run them up for him.
Trust me, run them streams up, man. I need to get past that 200 streams mark.
You'll do it after today, my bro. All right, thank you for coming through. We're going to go to the commercial breaks now. Stick around, and it's going to be live performance part after this. Let's go.
Yeah. I was searching for your love. Every day it's you that's on my